Jonny, a very warm welcome to you. We're glad to have you with us here tonight as part of this little series that we've entitled, Have You Got a Few Minutes? It's the opportunity for you to tell us a little bit about yourself, your home, your work, and to share some of the things you'd like us to pray for. But I'm going to begin by asking you to tell us something about yourself, your home, and your workplace.
Well, my name's Jonny Marcus. I'm married to Catherine. We live in the big smoke of Ballylifford, just outside Coch and Ballinderry. I suppose from my accent you'll gather I'm a bit of a blow-in. I'm a Ballymena man or Collybackie man originally. But for the last 16 years I've worked in ICT and in particular in the healthcare service. So 15 years for the ambulance service, and there in January I've moved into the South Eastern Health and Social Care Trust. Maybe not the most ideal time to move just before a pandemic started, but it's been challenging and really enjoyable too.
Now, no workplace is without its challenges, particularly as you mentioned in the area of healthcare. What are the good sides of your work? And then the challenging sides. And also, how does being a Christian make a difference to how you do your work and the opportunities you have to demonstrate your faith?
I suppose in my job every day is different, which I take as a very much of a positive. You don't know what you're going into or what problems maybe are coming up. IT is ever changing and computers never work when they're supposed to. So every day is a challenge and different, but I find that quite enjoyable. It's not the same every day. You don't really know what you're walking into. Another good thing, I suppose, especially in my new role, I've got to know a lot of people around me and the team around me, and I've been really blessed by a good team around me. My close team beside me are very good and very supportive to me, as well as those above me, and I found that a real benefit of the role. But equally within healthcare, it's very challenging, it's very busy and very demanding. Number of long hours and very busy with things, so that can be tough sometimes. Long days, I find myself doing sometimes long days, trying to help people and sort things out. But I suppose being a Christian in my workplace is such an opportunity, it's such a blessing. Very much I treat work is something biblical. I know in Genesis, work has been given us, and it's very much a biblical thing. And I believe throughout all my work, I've always tried to do work to the best of my ability, not to please others, but for the glory of God, and to do my work and to do my job to the best of my ability that ultimately will bring glory to Him, and perhaps people will see something different in my life.
It's always nice to leave work behind you, and especially on these very busy days. So outside of work, Jonny, how do you find time to relax? What do you do to relax? What are the things you enjoy most?
I'm very much an outdoors person. When I'm not working and I'm the weekend or if I'm home or I'm off, I'm very much with Catherine and the dog Aston. We're away walking or we're doing some sort of adventure out and about in the countryside or in the forest or in nature somewhere. So to relax, I enjoy a good walk, and whether that's along the coastline or in the forests or anywhere really about the country. We're so blessed to have such beautiful scenery around us, and one thing even over the last months of lockdown and through the pandemic is just even having that time to go and explore our own country and the different walks and things around. I've found really relaxing and helping me sort of maybe take my mind off work.
Now, Jonny, your dog's name tells us about another interest in your life, another passion.
Yeah, so my dog's called Aston, and that's after Aston Villa. So very much a very proud Aston Villa supporter. Last season wasn't too good, but I'm hopeful this season will be a bit better.
This is a more promising season for Villa supporters this year.
Better start.
Yeah. Jonny, for your encouragement, I would like to encourage people watching this to pray for you. So maybe you could share with us how they could pray for you personally, for you and Catherine as a couple in your home, or indeed for your work.
So particularly just like a few prayer points, just to pray for safety within the hospital environment, for the front line staff, the nurses there, but also for support staff like my team and myself who are there to try and help them. We're having to maybe sometimes go into those hospital environments and onto the wards, and we're following the guidance, obviously, with PPE and different protection, but just pray for safety for the team and for myself as we do that. Also, as the years went on and through this pandemic, energy levels are starting to get to people. I know personally in my own life I've started to feel the strain of the busyness and the constantness of having to work and the busyness of it all. And I suppose just pray for energy for myself. I know the coming months as winter approaches it's going to be tough, and just pray for maybe energy there, for God's just supernatural ability to give us that energy to go on, and within the team as well. Just as mentioned there, winter pressures is already, it's coming upon us, and normally it's a very busy time of the year for the health service, never mind in the midst of the pandemic. So just pray for the health service in general for the winter months, and as they deal with the normal issues that come during winter, as well as COVID and the aspects of that too. And just pray in my heart for my old job within the Northern Ireland Ambulance Service, my colleagues there and people who I've made friends with over the years who are really in the front line in the ambulance there, really public facing, helping the public, and just the situations they put themselves in daily as they meet with patients, maybe COVID patients, things like that there. So just pray for the ambulance service and emergency services at this time. And I suppose if you could also just pray for opportunities within my team and for myself to be a witness to my team. I've been so blessed through the years of how just through trying to live and do my work and to be a witness for Christ, that I've had opportunities where people have spoke to me and said, "Oh, you're a Christian," and it's not that I've openly said it to them, but they've came to me and said that, and just for opportunities to really share the gospel with people in work. There's so many opportunities nowadays, especially in the mid of a pandemic, to do that. So just pray for that even among my team. I've been blessed when I've moved to my new job that there is a number of Christians within the office, and I've got to know them as well, and they've made themselves known to me. So just pray for opportunities within work. And then pray for Catherine as well, just with her school and the busyness of school and dealing with safety issues and all that within school. Just really, if you could pray for her as well, and just pray for her protection as she goes into another term.
Jonny, thank you very much for sharing with us this evening. It's been a real blessing to hear you tell us a little bit about yourself and about your work. And I know that people will want to take that to their hearts and to remember you and to remember Catherine as they pray for you both. Thank you so much, and God bless you both.
Thank you.